All right, we're gonna go ahead and finish up the air streamer, air skimmer project by working on the air scoop. Okay, so we got the air scoop that is 3 by 3 here, and then we fold the left and the right up. Now the shape on the left and the right will be a trapezoid that is 3/8 and 1/8 here. So we're gonna use that information to build our scoop. First, go to sketch, and I'm going to do a rectangle, which is, I'm going to use the XZ plane, and I don't have to use the center of the part. I can use anywhere. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and do 3 in that and hit the tab key to do 3 again, hit enter. Now I can move this around using the move option up here to move my shape, but I'm going to leave it right there for you guys to see. Okay. So we're going to have that. What I'm going to do is 3D model, and I can extrude, and this time I want to extrude down, and we want to extrude it down 3/8 because that's what the longest side of the air scoop we're looking for. All right, so I'm going to call this the right side, and that the other side is the left side. Okay, and we're going to keep this to be 3/8, and then this one right here we're going to keep it to be only 1/8. So that means if I want to keep the 3/8 on this side, and then on this edge I want it to be 1/8 from the bottom up, then everything on top of that need to be removed, right? So I'm going to go to sketch, start a 2D sketch, and then I'm going to go click on this face here. I'm going to go to line. I'm going to click on this here. Sorry, my mouse have a problem. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll draw it somewhere over here that is not the center. So I'm going to zoom in. Don't want the center. All right, click on that. So that's what we have right there. And what we're going to do next is make sure that we are connecting this to that. Okay, so look like I need to get back to my line. Make sure that we got that to that, and then I'm going to complete this shape. All right, so now look like I have it. The dimension that we're looking for is this dimension from the bottom here to that new point that we just create. That one, we want it to be, come on. I just want general dimension. All right, let me do dimension again. I just want from this point to that point. I want that to be 1/8. Okay, so this is 1/8, and the one on the left is 3/8 already. So the one that we need to remove is the little section on top. Okay, so we're gonna go to 3D model. We're gonna extrude, and we're gonna extrude cut this little thing on top by doing this right here, which is cut. Okay, we're cutting that, and we're gonna cut it through all, so it's gone. All right, that gone. So now we have 3/8 and 1/8. Okay, and then same thing, we're gonna go to a feature in 3D model, which is shelve. We're gonna shelve this, and we also change the thickness of that to 0.01. Okay, and then we are removing the front and the back face, both of the face. So select the face, that one is gone. All right, and then we're also selecting the other side. So I'm selecting the back and also the bottom. So now this is now your air skimmer scoop, the scoop for your air skimmer. Okay, so I'll hit the OK here, and you can see that is the air scoop that we built, right? So it looked like that now. Okay, if you want to keep this to be your view, you can just go into the home and then set it. But this is how you build the air scoop for the air skimmer. I keep saying streamer. I'm looking at my recording.